You stand at a crossroads every single day. One path promises ease, comfort, and instant gratification. The other demands effort, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment. Which will you choose? Because the truth is, the pain of discipline weighs ounces, but the crushing burden of regret weighs tons. Discipline is not a gentle whisper, it's a demanding roar. It's the alarm clock shattering your dreams at 5 a.m., not because you want to, but because your goals demand it. It's the relentless pursuit of mastery when every fiber of your being craves rest. This isn't about fleeting motivation. It's about forging an unbreakable will. It's the lonely hours spent honing a craft, building a business, or mastering a complex skill. It's saying no to distractions, to fleeting pleasures, and to the siren call of comfort. Discipline is the quiet, consistent effort that no one applauds, but which builds the very foundation of your future success. It's the daily grind, the repetition, the sheer force of will that pushes you forward when inspiration wanes. This isn't just about doing hard things, it's about becoming a harder person. It's about cultivating resilience, developing an ironclad character, and proving to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Every disciplined act, no matter how small, is a brick laid in the edifice of your personal power. It's the silent promise you make to yourself and the unwavering commitment to honor it day in and day out. Now let's confront the other side of the coin, regret. Regret doesn't announce itself with a bang. It creeps in like a shadow, a silent, insidious poison. It's the hollow ache in your chest when you see someone else living the life you once dreamed of, a life you could have built. It's the haunting question, what if I had just tried harder? Regret is the ghost of opportunities missed, of talents left undeveloped, of potential unfulfilled. It's the bitter taste of knowing you had the time, the resources, the chance, but you let fear or complacency win. It whispers in the quiet moments, reminding you of the dreams you abandoned, the risks you didn't take, and the person you could have become. This isn't a temporary sting. It's a chronic wound that festers, eating away at your spirit. It's the realization that the comfort you chose yesterday has become the prison of today. The easy path you took led not to peace, but to a gnawing sense of emptiness. Regret is the ultimate price of inaction, a heavy chain forged from all the should-haves and could-haves that haunt your waking hours. It's a pain that doesn't fade with time. It deepens, becoming a permanent fixture in the landscape of your mind. Every single person you admire, every trailblazer, every innovator, every leader has faced this fundamental choice. They understood that both paths involve pain, but they chose the pain that builds, the pain that transforms. They chose discipline. When the odds were stacked against them, when doubt clouded their vision, they didn't falter. They leaned into the discomfort, knowing it was the crucible of their greatness. They worked in the shadows, long before the spotlight found them. They endured countless failures, not as setbacks, but as essential lessons on the path to mastery. When comfort beckoned, they turned their backs, driven by an unshakable vision and an unwavering commitment to their purpose. They understood that true success isn't a sudden event. It's the cumulative result of countless disciplined acts, performed consistently, often without immediate reward. This choice is not about being superhuman. It's about being human enough to understand the profound power of consistent effort. It's about recognizing that your future self will either thank you for your tenacity or curse you for your complacency. The champions chose to build, to strive, to overcome, because they knew the temporary sting of discipline was a small price to pay for a life lived without the crushing weight of regret. Take a moment right now and look inward. Ask yourself, what if I truly gave everything? What if I stopped quitting when things got tough, when the path became arduous? What if I committed to consistency, even when no one was watching, even when the results weren't immediately apparent? Your future self is observing your choices, your actions, your daily habits. They are waiting to see what kind of legacy you are building for them. One day, that future self will either look back with profound gratitude or with deep, aching sorrow. They will either say, "Thank you for pushing through, for not giving up, for building this incredible life." Or they will whisper, "Why didn't you try harder? Why did you settle for less than you were capable of?" The narrative of your life, the story of your future, is being written in this very moment, with every decision you make. This isn't just about achieving external goals. It's about honoring your potential, about becoming the fullest, most authentic version of yourself. It's about cultivating a deep sense of self-respect that comes from knowing you gave it your all. The conversation you have with your future self will be the most important one of your life. Make sure it's a conversation filled with pride, not regret. Discipline is not merely a set of rules. It is a profound act of self-transformation. It doesn't just change what you do, it fundamentally alters who you are. It takes the "I can't" and molds it into an "I will." It transforms the hesitant "maybe" into an unyielding "must." It turns the distant "one day" into the powerful "day one." This is where true personal growth blossoms. You will begin to notice a profound shift within you. The very challenges that once seemed insurmountable, the setbacks that once broke your spirit, will now become your fuel. The pain that once brought you to tears will now propel you forward with an unstoppable force. Every rejection, every failure, every long, solitary night spent working towards your vision was not a punishment. It was a rigorous, essential preparation for the greatness that awaits you. Each act of discipline is a deliberate step towards shedding the skin of your former, complacent self. It's a conscious choice to kill the version of you that settles for mediocrity, that succumbs to fear, that gives up when the going gets tough. And in its place, you awaken the powerful, resilient, unstoppable version of you that is destined to win, to thrive, and to leave an indelible mark on the world. So I implore you, choose your pain wisely. Both paths, the path of discipline and the path of regret, are fraught with discomfort. But their outcomes are vastly, fundamentally different. The pain of discipline is temporary. It is a fleeting discomfort that leads to lasting strength, profound satisfaction, and a life of purpose. It is the growing pains of a soul expanding. The pain of regret, however, is eternal. It is a corrosive, soul-crushing burden that lingers, poisoning every triumph and amplifying every setback. Discipline demands sacrifice, yes, but it gives you everything in return: character, resilience, achievement, and peace of mind. Regret, on the other hand, demands your very soul, leaving you with nothing but emptiness and the bitter taste of what might have been. Every single morning, as you open your eyes, you are handed a blank page. You have the power to write your story. Will it be a narrative filled with excuses, with missed opportunities, with the quiet despair of unfulfilled potential? Or will it be a powerful saga of courage, of relentless effort, of dreams pursued and conquered? The difference, my friend, lies in one word: discipline. One day, you will look back on this moment, on all the choices you made, and in that reflection, you will either smile with profound satisfaction or break with the weight of what could have been. You will smile because you pushed through when every fiber of your being screamed for you to quit. You will smile because you chose growth over comfort, courage over fear, and purpose over complacency. You will smile because you gave it absolutely everything you had. Or you will break because you didn't, because you allowed the temporary discomfort of discipline to deter you from the extraordinary life you were meant to live. So, Let discipline be your unwavering companion. Let it be the sculptor of your character, the architect of your dreams, and the fuel for your unstoppable ascent. Because in the end, the temporary, transformative pain of discipline is absolutely nothing compared to the crushing, eternal agony of regret. Be disciplined. Be relentless. Be unstoppable. Your future self is depending on you.